Find the mass in kilograms of 7.5 times 10 to the 24th atoms of arsenic, which has a molar mass of 74.9 grams per mole. So we know the molar mass, and we know the number of atoms that we have. So this problem is testing your basic understanding of a mole. A mole is just a number, right? Avogadro's number equals 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd. And it's just like a dozen, right? There's 12 eggs in a dozen. There's 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd atoms in a mole. So it's just an enormous number, but the concept is exactly the same. It's just how many items are in a mole. This is how many atoms there would have to be. So we have a very large number of atoms. In fact, we have more than 1 mole's worth, right? 7.5 times 10 to the 24th is more than a mole of atoms. And we want to know the mass of that many moles of atoms. We know the molar mass. We know the mass of 1 mole, but we have more than 1 mole. So let's figure out how many moles we have and then multiply by the molar mass. That's really the whole story here. So we have, if you want to do this using an actual formula, you can say the number of moles equals the number of molecules or atoms that you have divided by Avogadro's number, the number of atoms in a mole. But really, even if you don't remember this, just think about the units. We have 7.5 times 10 to the 24th atoms, and we're going to write the units, divided by 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd atoms per mole. So when you divide this, atoms will go away and moles will come to the numerator. So we'll know how many moles of arsenic we have. So let's take care of that on the calculator. 7.5 times 10 to the 24th divided by 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd, and we get 12.45, call it 454, 12.454 moles of arsenic atoms. And we know the molar mass, so this is how many grams per mole, and we want to know the total mass, so we need to multiply the moles by the total mass. And there's probably a formula for that too, but honestly, really just focus on the units here. You know the number of moles, you know the grams per mole, and you want the total grams, right? You want the total mass. So just take this number and multiply it by 74.9 grams per mole. Moles will cancel, and you'll be left with grams. That's the total mass. Total mass is the product of those two. So we got our 12.45. We're now multiplying by 74.9. We get 932.8 grams total. Or if you want it in kilograms, you could say that's 0.93 kilograms of arsenic. That's all.